Let's go Falcons! The Atlanta Falcons are riding high after a commanding win over the New York Giants, and the story of the moment is rookie quarterback Michael Penix Jr. This young star is making an impact, and fans are excited. Penix stepped into the starting role at just the right time, showcasing his talent and giving Falcons fans a glimpse of what could be a bright future. With that, there are a few questions that need to be discussed, so hit that like button and comment below. What did you think of Penix's performance? Facing the Giants provided a great stage for Penix to find his rhythm, but the real challenge lies ahead. With Atlanta's season on the line, Penix is preparing for an even tougher test. This weekend, all eyes will be on Penix as he takes on the Washington Commanders in what promises to be an exciting Sunday night football showdown. This is no ordinary game. It's a chance for Penix to carve out a legacy early in his career. Defeating Washington's standout rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and his formidable defense would be a statement for the entire league. The stakes couldn't be higher. A win keeps Atlanta's playoff hopes alive and puts them in the driver's seat to claim the NFC South. Here's how the scenario plays out. If the Buccaneers lose to the Panthers and the Falcons beat the Commanders, Atlanta secures the division title. That means hosting a first-round wildcard game, an exciting prospect for fans, and an incredible opportunity for Penix to shine on the postseason stage. Right now, if the playoffs started today, it would be the Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings in a game that would undoubtedly draw a lot of attention with Penix at the helm. The significance of this moment cannot be overstated. Penix leading Atlanta to the playoffs in just his first season would put him among an elite group of rookie quarterbacks. Considering Atlanta's post-Matt Ryan quarterback pedigree, this would be a monumental achievement. It's been a long time since the Falcons made the playoffs, 2017 to be exact. Penix stepping up and delivering in these high-pressure games would solidify his place as the potential face of the franchise. However, let's not underestimate the task ahead. Beating Washington on the road under the bright lights of Sunday Night Football is no easy feat. The Commanders' rookie sensation Jaden Daniels has been electrifying this season, throwing for over 3,300 yards and 22 touchdowns. The Falcons' defense will have its hands full, but recent performances give hope. Atlanta's pass rush has come alive, recording 16 sacks in its last 4 games. Arnold Ebiketie, who has been on a roll, will need to lead the charge once again to disrupt Daniels and give Penix the support he needs. Looking back at last week's game, Penix's debut was nothing short of spectacular. The rookie looked poised, confident, and ready to lead. His mobility and ability to extend plays have brought a new dimension to the Falcons' offense. For the first time in weeks, the offense felt dynamic and unpredictable. Penix's presence opened up opportunities for Bijan Robinson and Tyler Allgeier, who thrived with more space to operate. Robinson, in particular, continued to prove why he's one of the best in the league, adding 2 touchdowns to his impressive season tally. This newfound versatility in Atlanta's offense is a breath of fresh air. After weeks of struggling with Kirk Cousins under center, the change is palpable. While Cousins' experience helped early in the season, his lack of mobility and declining arm strength have become glaring issues. Penix's ability to roll, extend plays, and keep defenses honest is exactly what this team needed. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson's system thrives with a quarterback who can move the pocket, and Penix fits the mold perfectly. The road to the playoffs won't be easy, but the Falcons have given fans plenty of reasons to believe. Even if they fall short this season, the promise Penix has shown in just 1 game is enough to rekindle hope. For years, the Falcons have sought stability at the quarterback position. Penix's performance thus far suggests that search may finally be over. His poise, talent, and leadership have already breathed new life into the team and the fan base. As we gear up for Sunday night's game, the stakes couldn't be clearer. A win keeps Atlanta in the playoff hunt and sets up an exciting end to the regular season. It's a chance for Penix to not only clinch a playoff spot, but also establish himself as a leader and cornerstone for the Falcons' future. Now it's your turn, Falcons fans. What do you think of Michael Penix Jr.'s performance thus far? Do you believe he's the future of the franchise? How confident are you in Atlanta's chances against Washington? Now, as you all know, our Falcons made a big splash last week by benching Kirk Cousins, the 4-time Pro Bowler we signed to a massive $180 million contract. It's a decision that shook the fan base and left us all wondering, what's next for Cousins? Will he stay in Atlanta, or is this the beginning of the end of his time with the Falcons? Coach Raheem Morris addressed this very question in his press conference earlier this week. And let me tell you, his answer was equally candid and measured. When asked about Cousins' future, Morris didn't mince words. He said, "It would be hard for me to say I don't want to see Kirk Cousins. I love Kirk Cousins. I love everything about him. And this football team, too." That's right, folks, there's no bad blood here. Despite being benched, Cousins has handled the situation with absolute class. According to Morris, Cousins has been nothing but a team player, working tirelessly behind the scenes to support rookie quarterback Michael Penix Jr. And let's talk about Penix for a second. What a debut! He led the Falcons to a dominating 34-7 victory over the Giants, and while the defense certainly helped with 2 touchdowns, Penix looked every bit the part of a future franchise QB. But back to Cousins. Even after being benched, he's been a consummate professional. From running the scout team to mentoring Penix, Cousins has remained engaged and focused. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson even called him outstanding, saying Cousins has been instrumental in preparing the team each week. And here's the kicker, Morris emphasized that Cousins' character is absolutely outstanding, adding, "He has no ill will in this building towards anybody or with anybody." So what does this mean for Cousins' future in Atlanta? Well, Morris was quick to remind us that these conversations are premature. The Falcons are laser-focused on the present, specifically Sunday's primetime showdown against the Washington Commanders. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Cousins turns 37 next season, and with Michael Penix Jr. showing promise, the Falcons have some big decisions to make this offseason. Here's where it gets interesting. If the Falcons win their next 2 games and the Buccaneers falter, we're looking at a playoff spot with Penix leading the charge. That would be a monumental moment for this team, and let's be honest, it could signal a changing of the guard at quarterback. Penix's mobility and playmaking ability bring a dynamic element to the offense that we haven't seen in years. For fans, it's a tantalizing glimpse of what could be. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Morris and the coaching staff have made it clear that they still value Cousins and everything he brings to the table. Whether he stays as a mentor for Penix or moves on to another team, one thing is certain, Kirk Cousins' professionalism and leadership have left a lasting impression on this organization. Now, here's where I turn it over to you, Falcons fans. What do you think about the situation? Should the Falcons stick with Cousins as a mentor and backup, or is it time to fully embrace the Penix era? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the update, and make sure to subscribe so you're always in the loop with the latest Falcons news. Go Falcons!